Hello, Keller Williams Prosperity. This is Matt Bilheimer, your Director of Career Development and Technology, and today is day 23 of the 66-day challenge. And today we're going to take a look at, again, the Opportunities tab. So we've gotten to really know the Opportunities tab pretty well over the last week. Yet today what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the checklists that we created in a previous challenge and be able to set due dates to those checklists. So that way each individual transaction you can create due dates if you need to customize that. So in order to do that, let's go back wherever in an earlier challenge I'd asked you to create checklists where you were able to edit the stages and be able to add in, whether it's once you get the listing, you can add schedule a photographer, schedule a stager. So whichever one of these you created those a sample transaction and have sample stages, you're going to go into that. So for me, I'm going to go back into my active tab, and you will see in one of my, so I'm in active, and you can see that in one of the test transactions or test listings that I've created, you will see at the bottom here, let me try that again. We've got 0 out of 2. So if I were to click on that, so we have the listing, but we need to schedule a photographer and we need to do brochures. So that is part of the stages that I have created and the checklist within that stage. Let's say now you want to create a due date for those items. So if I hover over, so photographer, I'm hovering over to, a little bit to the right, it says set due date. So if I were to click set due date, I will say that I need to have a photographer scheduled by Monday. And I'll click OK. You can schedule a time if you want. So I could say 9 o'clock a.m. I could click OK. And then for brochures, I can set due date. So I need the brochures by next Thursday or Friday because I'll be doing an open house hypothetically next week. So if I were to select a week ahead, that'll be the due date. We'll say 10 o'clock, we'll do 10 o'clock a.m. and I'll click OK. And then once I have that in, so if you want to add an item, so let's say you need to add scheduling a stager. So if I put stager, I'll do save, or I can set the due date directly and say I need the stager by Tuesday, and I can click OK, and I'll click save. So now when we click close, anytime you go into this stage, you'll be able to see what the due dates is. You'll get a notification. So in the upper right-hand corner here where the bell icon is, you will, if you need to complete something or if you have a due date assigned to it, you'll get a notification that day and at that time. So that way you'll get a reminder to know that you need to complete that task. So it is really important to get into the habit, which I know all of you are with the 66-day challenge, but to come into command every day, because as you start adding these checklists and these due dates, you'll be able to look at the notifications and know what you need to do and when you need to complete it by. So for today, please go into one of your sample listings, sample transactions, click over one of the stages and that you've created previously in a previous challenge, add some more stages or add some more items and add due dates. So if you could just take a screenshot showing that you've created some due dates just as good practice, please take a screenshot and send that over to me. And today was day 23 of the 66-day challenge, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a great day.